Vice Mayor Yaskowitz.
I'll start with the hard topics first, folks. As you may have heard, while I was out of town, there was a discussion about data centers in an EDC meeting, and I only know this because a multitude of rightfully concerned citizens contacted me about it. I would like to express today the same commentary that I shared on social media, with the knowledge in mind that last night at the county commission meeting, they did discuss a moratorium for the county. They've not placed one, but they have requested their legal counsel to look into the development of a moratorium. A moratorium, if you do not know, is a temporary bar from these developments. So with that in mind, I would like to share my considerations when it comes to data centers in Junction City. As someone who works in IT, I will acknowledge, especially in today's world, that AI and data centers are not going anywhere. Even if you do not use AI yourself, many of the websites and resources that we use today rely on that technology more and more. Scrolling Facebook, shopping online, searching on the internet, these tools are firing in the background on behalf of you. The placement of these facilities is also important because the closer or farther away you are from one will impact their connectivity. With these considerations in mind, I do not believe Junction City is the place to put a data center at this time. Our electrical grid and water supply are in no way, shape, or form ready to support a data center, even at a small scale. There are experimental technologies being developed to mitigate those things, but they are in no way, shape, or form ready to support them. Additionally, the pollution produced by these data centers would be something we would have to mitigate. The technology to navigate that is also in no place for us to consider at this time, and that's also not including the cost and or incentives to bring in the technologies for the electric, for the water, for the pollution. Some people will talk about them bringing in jobs. Candidly, I don't see it. I know that it creates construction needs. Many of these construction jobs are outsourced. Even if those construction workers stay here and spend here, the economic output would be small and short-lived. Once they're here, they are very small in the job market. They do not hire a lot of people. The people they hire typically have pre-existing IT or electrical degrees, which to my knowledge, through searching through Cloud Community College, is not a pre-existing education base here. I will note transitioning military members do have better access to that education at this time. And this is also not including the potential cost of emergency response, because these bad boys have a lot of lithium batteries, and that is a huge fire risk that our city and county would have to mitigate, God forbid something happened. So as it stands, I want to make it known as a city commissioner, I do prioritize bringing in revenue and expanding our tax base, but I still have to do it with a sense of morality and risk mitigation. Through that, I am currently opposed to bringing a data center to Junction City at the cost of polluting one of our largest assets, being nature, producing jobs that we can't fill with our existing accessible workforce, and compromising our utilities. I will also note, many of these conversations are very early and speculative. Today is not tomorrow. Perhaps things will change, and if you are more educated than myself, I am very receptive to talking to you and learning more from you. And as I mentioned earlier, the county is having discussions about moratoriums at this time. A moratorium has not been placed, but I would expect them to revisit that conversation in the very near future. So I want to share that information. Even as we were sitting in this meeting, I've received a lot of messages concerned about these data center conversations, and as always, I will keep everyone informed as they progress.
Are you proposing a moratorium?
I am not proposing one. I am simply expressing my stance and educating others on the county level moratorium being presented.
I said I will.
I don't know that we have.
I would support a 3-year moratorium.
I don't know that our legal counsel is prepared to advise that tonight. I would be receptive in the near future.
I just told him to get with Britton to have a discussion on this before we move forward with it.
Excellent, yes. And again, I would also advise that we work with the county's council as well to understand, because they had their meeting in the evening last night, and I will note one of the reasons they did not immediately implement this moratorium is because of the different types of data centers, and they wanted to make sure that we may have to implement multiple moratoriums to be intentional with this. So
I heard that where they talked about their smaller data centers that might not cause the same impact, but the big ones use a lot of water, and I'm not for that.
Yep, so,
The crypto data centers too,
What's that?
the crypto mining.
yeah, the data centers do a lot more than AI. People believe data centers are because of AI. AI uses data centers, not all data centers support AI. So, again, I am not for them for a multitude of reasons. I am very open to being educated upon them. The county is already pursuing one. If we also wish to pursue the one, I would just ask that we also speak with what their council is pursuing and have a collaborative effort in that. So, outside of data centers, let's talk about chickens. Everybody loves chickens.